a snicker, I'm thicker than your ninja. Don't act like you don't know me. These hams deserve a trophy. Maybe it ain't no mystery. Got the best BBL in history. This cake will make you show up. I know you've seen this glow up. That's BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy.
Welcome to another episode and another news break with your illustrious host, Gary, aka Mr. Clay, aka Whoop That Ass News, aka Whoop Your Ass Sports. It's been a day and it's time to get to the news. The Panthers, of all people, have decided to sign running back Rashid Penny. Uh, I wish the Panthers the best of luck in our division. Uh, I don't know what the hell y'all doing with y'all team. What the fuck is going on? Um, they ain't none of my business. Ain't my team. The Federal Reserve just indicated that next year y'all gonna be getting a cost of living adjustment. Sound like news to me. A little bit of extra money don't help your pockets. It's gonna be just fine. Now grandma get to get an extra $50. Sounds good to me. Hamas accepts ceasefire proposal for Gaza, but Israel stands still. Uncertain. Israel, you're making folks mad. You're gonna lose money. Do you want to keep doing this? Like it's not worth it. Like, you know, everybody be giving you money, and maybe you should just stop and like think about what happened to you. Remember what happened to you, and you want people to remember. It's kind of wrong to kind of do the same thing to other people that happened to you. That's wrong. Hey, Trump, judge threatens to jail if Trump violates hush money gag order. Lord Jesus. To think they were just talking about, fining him and just giving him $1,000 fine every time he violated this crazy. This crazy, boy. You see the same thing I see? That thing say jail. But how that's gonna work with the Secret Service? Lord Jesus, our taxpayer dollars. What kind of rotation the Secret Service gonna be in? I I can't fathom this. Lord Jesus, this crazy. This wow. 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 This wow. Oh, gamers. That's wild story. I know most news people don't react in that way, but wow. To the gamers out there. Sony backs down and won't enforce PSN accounts for Helldivers. Two PAC players on stream. For those of you who aren't gamers, that's a game. And what Sony is talking about, for those of you tuning in, it's basically they be charging your kids and your husband and wives and girlfriends to like play games on the account on a system. Microsoft do it too, but they starting to lessen the blow because they realize cross-platforming is happening. And if you don't understand what cross-platforming is, let me explain that to you. That's basically your husband got an Xbox and I got a PlayStation, but we play the same game and we want to play together and we friends. Basically, we can now play together on our favorite game. Hope you understand that. Let's go to the next story. Uh, Basically, what happened is, let me tell you what happened. A Gold Star family is somebody or someone or a family that loses a military member, particularly in an army, and they're supposed to get financial assistance since that person was on active duty when this happens. Let me just make sure. Oh yeah, it's in order. That guy right there took like almost $500,000 from a Gold Star family, and commercial break, commercial break, commercial break, back from our wondrous commercial break. Had to handle one of our studio uh, children. Back to that Gold Star family. So he took somewhere around $500,000 and lied Thomas he was gonna invest the money or something, but the family member didn't know that the document that he had her sign was signing over the money to her. You can't make this shit up. This is just horrible for anybody in this situation. Imagine you got a life insurance policy, either one that doubles over or one that you can take the money back once it gets to a certain age. I don't know if y'all have heard of that before. I might be dropping a crumb on you, but imagine you have a life insurance policy and the insurance agent that you meet, you think you about to get that money that you you knew you put that life insurance policy on your husband. You knew you put that life insurance policy on your husband, and you know he like to drink and drive, and somehow the brakes got cut, and no business of mine how them brakes got cut. That line had been drip 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 because your husband had somehow, you had found him in an illustrious affair, and instead of just divorcing him, you say, you know what, I'm gonna stay with him for the next 15, 20 years. I'm gonna put a bag on his head, and when we get to the 5 years, I'm gonna put a little hole in that brake line. You know, I got $1 million life insurance policy, and you did all that work, and you happy too, and you ready to sign your stuff and get your money, and that $1.5 million you're supposed to get, and then old Chavez comes and takes the $1 million and leave you with 500,000. You know you're gonna be salty. You know, and I know you're gonna be mad. But you do deserve your money. Well, this family deserve their money. If you have an insurance policy on somebody, everything I just said was fictional about the breaks and stuff like that. That was all a made up story. Please do not do any of that. In Georgia, of all places, this wild. So it's 6 squatters in a home, which is crazy. 6 of them up in there. But the wild thing is, not only did they sit up in somebody's house and live there rent free, they done stole the neighbor's car. That's bold. You're already bold sitting up in somebody's house. You gonna take it a step further. You gonna take it a step further and you gonna take it a step further and steal the neighbor car. Boy, you can't make these stories up. This real. This really happened. Oh, I hate to be a Browns fan. Woo! Uh, Duke Johnson Jr. retired. I don't know how that's gonna help you or not. I don't know if you needed to know that, Browns fans. I'm just putting out the news. It was just something that came across the desk. One of the executive producers told me I should put it out there for all the Brown fans out there. The dog and you. The dog and you. This story is just I don't know if it's sensationalism. I don't know if it's something that you needed to know. I don't think it's something you wanted to know with Nick Chubbs on your line. Um, I mean, I wish you well this season. You got a tough division. Dog pound, dog. So the results are in. Kendrick Lamar won the great rap battle. Boy, that thing was crazy. I mean, that was crazy. I mean, man, this man got 20 million views. Look at this. Is it this one? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is the Hearst. Not this. You don't need to look at this. You don't need to look at that. I'm ready, Yvonne. You don't need to listen. You don't need to look at that. You don't need to look at that. You don't need to look at that. That's just, I like my football. Ooh, got everybody talking about it. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Where that song at? That thing. Hold up. Hold up, what's going on? Look, look at this. Hold up, let me refresh. Let me refresh so we can get the right view count. Cause I saw 20 million. Something going on. I saw 20 million earlier. They thing go. I saw 20 million earlier. That's all. I saw 20 million earlier. I saw 20 million. Hold on, let me maybe it's on this one. I saw 20 million. I promise you, I'm not kidding you. I saw 20 million. I saw 20 million. I saw 20 million views. That's what I saw. No lie. There you go. 20 million. I don't know why that other one acting like that. I saw 20 million. I know what I saw. I saw 20 million. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Why is doing it? Why is doing it? I want. Why you playing? Why is playing like this? I saw 20 million. I see 20 million right here. Do you see 20 million right there? I see 20 million. I don't know why they're playing with. There you go. I see 20 million. Can't play songs too long. Ain't got rights to them. So let's talk about it real quick. My perspective. Drake had thought he thought. Let me get the words out. Drake thought he had a body. Drake thought he was gonna murder him. I ain't listen to that. I'm not going to go listen to that heartbeat joint. I mean, I listened to it partially. It sounded like a crybaby. Sound like he was sitting in the studio 24 hours, sitting there crying, just crying. Like before he even got on the track. Sound like he forced himself to even make that white towel. I'm throwing in the flag. You got it. I don't. You got 10 more tracks. I don't even want to do this. I did like that last one, but I can't like it because it's against me. Man, how how you call a man a little man? How you if you're a giant, right? How you gonna call him little like a leprechaun, but then the leprechaun make you cry? I'm a little confused. Pop star stole all his stuff, stole the craft from Atlanta, as the song say, my city. That's crazy that you really got on a track. You could have just said that. You could have said, I'm throwing in the towel. I'm done. But you really made a song that's gonna be out there forever. You you let folks know on a song you got beat up. You got You didn't even get jumped, but one time, then you got beat up by somebody. Man, if a little man, if I got beat up by somebody 5'6", you think I'm about to make a record and tell y'all I got beat up? I'm going somewhere silently. I'm I'm going somewhere until my wounds heal. But obviously he won. But boy, I wouldn't have did that. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Tom Brady got a special. I don't watch it. I ain't watch it. I watch a lot of stuff on Netflix, but I ain't watched that. Sorry, I ain't watched that. I ain't gonna watch it. So China's hunting for this Iranian lady who's a protester. China and Iran, and yeah, and the FBI is just intervening. She was in Brooklyn. I don't know if she there no more. You know, that's what this. Then she left her country. She fled her country. So this story right here, uh, it's not them forcing this. So basically, South Africa wants the U.S. troops to leave. There's 1,000 of them there, and they doing their best. The U.S. to stay. Well, South Africa done did something weird. Done made a power play. They let Russia move into the housing too on another adjoining Air Force base. I think it's like right around this area right here, like right over here in the housing over here. And this is the first time the two powerhouses been this close to each other, Russia and America. So let's hope the troops can get along and not bother each other. Let's hope. My dog. Now I don't run no Atlanta Falcons podcast because I'm a little too ghetto. I'm not gonna give you a breakdown of every play of everything. But this is an investment. Kirk Cousins highlights uh he threw a Darnell Mooney, he threw a throw to him that making the fans react. Now, if you don't care much about Atlanta football, you might as well go ahead and leave because we ain't win much. But I heard this might be the season. Raheem Morris, like unlike other people that down you and talk bad about you, they ain't me, big dog. I'm looking forward to seeing what you could do. We got a pass together. I watched that game when you took over for Dan Quinn. To me, you should have had the starting job then. I don't know why they took so long. Kirk, Kirk, don't worry about Michael Penix. You good, man. Work, do do the work. If you do the work, he'll sit on the bench 4 years. You don't have nothing to worry about. He'll be what? He'll be 31 years old by the time he gets to start. Kirk, you'll be 40. Kirk, do the work. Do a Tom Brady. Do a Tom Brady. Do a Tom Brady. If you do a Tom Brady, you ain't got to worry about your job. You're gonna get paid some more money. You're already up there. Money man Kirk. Isaac Kirk. You're there. I ain't mad at you, big dog. Raheem, Terry, keep cooking. I heard there's an edge out of Cincinnati that want to be traded. I heard Tyreek Bolt, whatever the hell his name, that wide receiver. I heard he wanted to be traded. I think you could cook. I think you can make the salary work. I think you could do some work. I think you could cook some things up. All right. That ends our real news. We're going to our TikTok news. Now, if you're new to this I don't even know what to call this. This is 77 News Station. I don't want to call it a podcast. This old Gary. This is Marquis Clay that goes by Gary. A full blown situation. So, if you're new to some of the stuff, we do look at TikTok drama. This is our drama section. But before we get to our drama, let's just throw a couple of clips up. Throw a couple of clips up. Yeah, he lost. Yeah, he lost. Yeah, he lost. He lost. He lost. He lost.
How you always doing today? Or I ain't want none. I just trying to tell you I'm back, bitch.
Now,
How you always doing today? Or I ain't want none. I just trying to tell you I'm back, bitch.
before we get to that,
How you always doing today?
stop that. Stop that. Stop that.
How you
Stop
always
that. Before we get to the clip about TikTok, I want to step into this clip from DJ Academics and why he so aligned with Drake. Um, it makes sense. Like as a father, I'm gonna tell you some things as I play this clip.
to keep it real? If you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just gotta be one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as the chick got a college ID, she's getting it. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17. She's gonna get this dick.
As a father, and as a man that has heard guys that talk like this about it, like I always found this weird. Right. I think it should stay in your age range. I think going under the age range always is that telling sign, knowing that either a man or a woman doesn't really know the game like that. They really don't know much about life. So basically, you kind of hustling them. It's the pimping factor. I don't know if you understand that factor. It's the reason that pimps like to get the young girls because they're not knowledgeable in the ways of the world. Um, I really, really stand on business that yeah, if they 16 is 16, it is what it is. You know, you've been a youngster, you've been 16, you've lost your V card at some age around there, 16, 17. But I think and I know the girls that date freshmen dating seniors in high school still find that weird. Why couldn't you get somebody on your level? Like, why couldn't you get another singer? Singer, what's wrong with you where you getting passed up? It's weird. It's weird. But I definitely don't think someone 21 should be waiting like Drake did. Drake waited, found a female. He talked about the Millie Bobby thing, but yeah, no 14-year-old should be texting no 20-something-year-old. You know, parents should have intervened. That's why you got all that weird shit going on in Hollywood, because they definitely should have said, "Nah, Millie, you can't be texting him. I don't care what information he think he helping you with, boys, but that information that he think you helping you with, you're a teenager, and the only help you need with boys is from your parents. Definitely, parents should have intervened. Wow, when it comes to Millie Bobby." That's definitely that's grooming. Yeah, no 21-year-old should be actively waiting till somebody turns 18 to say, "Hey, this legal now." You know, talking to them for a longer period of time, for 2 to 3 years, these 16, 17-year-old, all this stuff that's coming out about Drake, basically talking to them when they're 16 and 17, and then when they turn 18, taking them on a date. That's fucking weird. Uh, yeah, just had to get that out. Don't be one of those guys or girls. Don't be fucking weird. Don't be doing weird shit. Don't be waiting. Don't be talking to 16-year-olds and you 30, 20, 20, 21. Let them live their life. Let them enjoy until they get 18 and somebody real life hit them and they gotta get you gotta, and if you listening, you 17 and 18, life gonna hit you, and it's a lot of shit that you don't know about out here in this world that you probably ain't gonna really, it ain't gonna hit you till you about 25, that you need to slow down. You probably don't need to be dating nobody. You probably need to work on getting your money together. You probably need to work on your finances versus trying to get in a relationship. Let me just say that. All right, let's see my TikTok drama. I want to start with the beggar first. Let's start with the beggar. So 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 before I start, if you're new to what happens on TikTok, there's a lot of people that beg grown adults. I'm not talking about teenagers. This is a grown ass man, like 31 years old, with a whole bunch of damn excuses. And if you're new here, I might be saving you from giving out your dollars if you do happen to go over there before they're deleted. If you decide to go to TikTok, know it's a whole bunch of people scheming, scamming, and got all type of stories for you to get money out of you. All type of sad stories. And and we'll be on that bitch all day begging all day. Let's listen in.
But y'all scared to tap the screen when y'all just too tired or something? Y'all still like laying on the bed wrapped up like a little. Yeah, you got that. It's content to build your following. I think he is though, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. I mean, I think he is. Queen B, I hope all is well. Yeah, we are. We still trying to get that up, but we cool. I appreciate the follow. Nobody followed me, but I appreciate it. Hey, thank you so much for tapping that screen. At least you tapping the screen. Remember, I was like, Dale, they too tired. It's too tired, bro.
Grown ass man.
Mood wipes.
She's assist.
Wipes. Yeah, she was wipes.
She's assist wipes. So, also, your Monday was embarrassing. You didn't get to work yet. Damn, that's the type of attitude you got when you leave the house.
Zach.
Embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Oh, man. I ain't bad for nothing, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about. Nothing's bad. We just
Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. They live begging and calling folks embarrassing. Like, that's crazy, yo. Like, y'all don't understand. This goes on all day on this app. It's crazy that China manufactured this thing where these folks get 1,000 followers. And unlike here on YouTube, where you actually have to deliver, you actually can't sit on here and not in. I cannot sit here on this camera and not give you any content. I have to be purposeful in what I'm going to come on here and say. I have to know what I'm going to say, and I can't just sit here on YouTube and actually be like, "Hey, I want some money. Come watch me sit here and ask you for money." Like, it only works for a little bit before the YouTubers' eyes are open and like, "Yeah, this is not working for me." So, China has done a great job manufacturing. Let them get to 1,000 followers, and we'll let the most underbelly of America. You get to see the underbelly of America. You don't get to see what YouTube is giving you, which is Americans with content, uh, reviewing and reacting to things, mukbang. You see them eating, they get off, whatever. You don't get that. This is the underbelly of America. This is the part of society that America didn't want to show that now gets to go live thanks to China.
It's a good way.
I get angry early in the morning, bro. Like, don't give all that energy at work, bro. Go be happy at work. Hey, what's up, CQ? How you doing? Good morning.
We can't watch that no more. That's what they do all day. He's not the only one. I have other clips that I can show you, but we're not gonna go through all my clips today. I mean, if I went through all my clips, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it another day. I'm gonna go through, get all my screenshots of all the beggars, and you're gonna be very surprised. And I'll tell you a little bit about each one. All right, this is as you can see the name, her name. Actually, we're watching this clip because we no longer know what she does for content. She, I think she sells things now, from TikTok Shop, but I'm not sure anymore. So, leave a comment if you know. Just so you know, that's a filter, and if I show you her real face, you're gonna be very surprised. I guess they is nothing. I I mean, I guess she ain't doing nothing. All right, this is Samantha them based. So let me tell you about this.
I'm not in a.
Let me tell you about this. There was a group called Anti-Scam. They were supposed to be counterproductive to making people aware of who's begging and stuff. A particular person by the name of Samantha joined the group, and she used them instead of actually being a part of it. She used them to grow her followers and get to a place in her following, and then she disowned the group. She acted like she never did anything with the group, and she just wanted to be the top dog. She couldn't. She wanted to not really be anti-scam. She wanted to take over it and tell people what to do and dolly out information. It was really weird. It was really weird. And then it became drama amongst the moms. Like they did some really weird. Like it's some. That's another aspect of TikTok that I'll talk about right now. There are moms. Hey, there are moms and husbands that are bored at home, and your wife, your girlfriend, your husband, or your boyfriend might be cooking up some drama on that app. And when I say some drama, they cook it up so well. They leave that app and they do real life stuff like stalk people and go take pictures of them, of other TikTokers. They'll go in the restroom next to them. They'll send CPS after folks. They'll send police to people's houses. If they can't get their way in their drama, they go ballistic. And I don't know if it's a form of manic or a mental disease, but they really can't stop TikToking. They seem to be divulged so deep that sometimes it seems like, from what I'm looking at, as I come back and take a look, and I might be at the park, or I might be at the gym, I might be working, and I tell my look and I said, damn, they on just 24 hours. Cause I go to bed, right? I don't worked out, park, school work, all this stuff. Came and did some YouTube content. And hold on, commercial break. Oh, never mind, no commercial break. And they won't get off. They won't get off. And they have a hard time not talking about each other. So they're supposed to be doing something positive, and then it turned into very drama, very drama. And the one named Samantha hates to see people with that she deems as a threat with a lot of people in the room. She really does not like seeing someone with over, I would say, over 100 people by themselves in a live. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think it drives a something into her heart, but she
dealing with people.
let's go to it. We're gonna go. I'm skipping. We're skipping because we're just gonna go right to the meat. We're going right to the meat. There's no reason to go through this whole clip.
We got to
Let's go.
replace
The meat.
who canceled on us. Open the dispute on my order. What?
She sounds lovely.
Oh, no. Who's that? Sorry.
I'm just answering your question and then dropping. It was never going to Mandy's live. The names of the box was haters, which is the girl who just told me about me. Grandma Sugars.
Grandma Sugar and Margarita Mandy are good creators. If you do decide to go over TikTok, they're not demanding you to gift them. They have lady talk. They're they're good creators, or they're not really drama. They just don't. They want to keep the drama. Just so I can get a in between this. If you ever go, Margarita Mandy and Grandma Sugars aren't bad people.
And Poppy Patrol are the only people in the box. I don't even know who the host is. I just know she doesn't like me. So I'm trying to, so guess what? It's not fucking amazing today, guys. Bye. I know.
She need so that's that narcissism. When you need to say you're amazing and have other people could pat you on the back, Lord Jesus, who need a damn pat on the damn back? I don't think I can show y'all this clip. I don't think I can show y'all that. So I'm just gonna hover over it and then move. You saw that? I know you saw that. I'm gonna save this part for the YouTube live. I'm gonna save all this for the YouTube live. But I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you can hit the like button and have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in to 77 News. Thank you for coming to this broadcast today. This is your illustrious host, Pastor Petty, known as AKA Gary. This is AKA Whoop Your Ass News, AKA Whoop Your Ass Sports. You have a wonderful, wonderful day, and please enjoy my outro.
But look at here.